Today's episode turns into a complete disaster. We run out of food, we run out of medicine, and I run out of patience as the colonists take turns having mental breakdowns. Now grab a drink, sit back, and join us as we fight for survival. Alright, so we've got a lot of things to do today. Firstly, we need to figure out a way to keep food for longer, because currently we've got some food. However, the meat will expire in 3 hours, and the vegetables are also going to expire soon. We've got some meals that last for only a couple of days. So I really want to figure out a way to try and keep meat longer. Now, last episode, I had noticed that in the research tab, we had the smoker here, which basically prolongs the shelf life of our meats. But having Armida work on researching, I realized that will take way too long, and we need another solution for the shorter term. Now, this is my first ever game playing with the Medieval Overhaul mod, so I wasn't used to the new buildings or the new furniture or production things, but I figured out that in the right here in the structures tab, there's actually drying racks in the game, so we could build these and hopefully dry some meats on there, and they would keep for longer. So I think we're gonna want to build drying racks as soon as we can. And then I also want to build a storehouse, probably right here on the rocky ground area, because all our belongings, all our items are just outside under the rain, and they're deteriorating quite rapidly, so we're going to need to get those inside. Then I want to get some proper flooring into Silver and Armida's homes, because, well, they look like crap, and if we look at the characters themselves, they get debuffs because of it. Awful room debuff. So let's try and fix that. So we'll get some wooden floors in there and try and spruce things up a bit. And last episode when we left off, we had Squint here, our prisoner, who was quite close to being converted to a colonist. And yep, her resistance is at 0.6, so very shortly she should get converted. So that's going to help quite a bit. Squint is great at mining, and she has a burning passion for it, so she'll gain experience even faster. She's also good at fighting, and she can do construction. So that's all great things, and that's going to help us out a bit, because right now we have a ton of things to do, but we don't have that many people to do them. So let's start with the drying racks. We're going to place them out in the open next to the current storehouse. Now, there's a 1x2 or a 2x2 for double the wood, so I don't see any reason to necessarily use the bigger one right now. So let's just place one right here and see how that works. I'll get Alex to work on it immediately, because we've got some badger meat that's going bad in 3 hours. So let's try and do this real quick. And while that's going on, I will place the outline of our new storehouse right here. And he's already finished the drying rack. What is he doing right now? Where is he going? Okay, he's just eating. Now, how does this work? Processes dried meat. Yes, absolutely. But how do I get someone to do it? Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's how we do it. So prioritize filling wooden drying rack. Okay. So it says running slowly, 0% speed. I don't know what that how to fix that. Also says temperature is ideal, so that's good. Okay, so maybe we just let that run a bit. And at the end of last episode, we had a bunch of yaks that joined the colony. We've got a male and a female yak. So if we build a pen, we could, and transform it into a pasture, we could keep them and breed them. And that would basically give us a nice source of meat without having to go hunting. And they are already breeding. So that was pretty fast. So let's also build a pen before they run away, because if you don't build a pen quick enough, they might wander off the map. So let me build this real quick. And that is too small, so we'll make it a little bit bigger. How's that? Still quite small, I think. I mean, it's telling me it could hold 0.7 cows, so I guess a yak is about the same size or bigger than a cow. So that tells me it might be too small, so let's widen it a bit. Okay, let's go like this and we'll try it out, even if it's too small. 1.1. Alright, let's try that. Now, we're also low on medicine as well as food, so I'm going to have someone go out and try and find some medicinal plants to harvest. Now we've got Silver, who's in quite a bad mood. We have a bunch of different factors affecting that. Right now, the worst one is his chemical starvation. Basically, he's into drugs. He just likes drugs. We could see that from his bio. He has the chemical interest trait. So that makes it that he wants to use drugs, and if he can't use them, over time he'll become grumpier and grumpier and might even go on a drug-using binge if you have any lying around. So right now there's not much we could really do about that. However, what we could do, now we can see here recreation is unfulfilled. So that's because we have no recreation spots. So we could easily build one. So that would remove that -5 malice that we have. We also don't have any priests assigned. This is part of the religious part of the game. We could also easily fix that by assigning someone as a priest, but we need a ritual spot to do that. So let's go ahead and build a ritual spot and a recreational spot. Now the horseshoe pin that we place down needs to be constructed. However, the ritual spot is just instantly there. So let's make Armida the priest of the group. And depending on different factors, you have a bigger or smaller chance of success, depending on what ritual you want to try and create. In this case, we're just having someone become a priest, which is a very simple ritual, so the success chance is 100%. But bigger, more complicated rituals might require more people attending and certain special events. So let's go ahead and begin that ritual. And the ritual was a success. Armida is now our priest. She's gonna go... She's tending to herself. Why is she doing that? Oh, right, she had some muscle parasites, sure. After that, she's gonna go probably do the same thing with Squint. And the cool thing about a priest is that you can convert other people to your religion. Now, if we have a look at the drawing rack, we could see that the 37 badger meat will be converted into 30 dried meat. So that's great. The speed factor is at 71, so temperature, wind, sun, rain, all of those things affect the speed at which the meat is dried, so that's really cool. We're 14% done, and it should be done in about 2 days, so that's very interesting. I wonder how long the dried meat is gonna keep in storage compared to the raw meat. Here we see Silver having a conversation with Squint. And now her resistance has been completely broken, so that's great. So next time he's going to start trying to actively recruit her to the team. So that is great news. Man. Okay, let's send everyone over because the giant bugs are attacking Alex again. So let's send Armida and Silver right here. Alex, you need to get the heck out of there. Run away, dude. Come on, run. You got it. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. We really need to do something about those bugs. And now Silver's fighting them. While Armida hauls Alex away to help him. And Silver's actually got taken care of most of them. All of them, I think. So that's great. Let's deconstruct the hive. Can we deconstruct the hive? Hold on. Let's undraft Silver. Prioritize deconstructing hive. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's it. That was easy. And what about that hornet honey? Has a nice market value. Consuming it leads to numbing the sensation of pain, sharpening one's reflexes, improving melee and shooting abilities. That's interesting. All right, let's allow all of these to be gathered. We'll also allow Alex's bow. Why is Armida so unhappy? She's super hungry, and she's in pain, and she's recreation deprived, and she's sick. All right. Things are going swimmingly. Let's have a look at Alex's injuries. Oof. So he's got severe blood loss. He's got a bunch of bites and cracks from the death stingers. His left leg was badly mangled, and he would die in 4 hours without any medical treatment. Hopefully Armida can heal those injuries quickly enough. That is bad, though, however, because we needed him to rope in those yaks before they run away. Let's see if Silver can do it. If we go check out what's going on here. Okay, it's just Armida freaking out. If we have a look at Silver's work, so let's put animal handling on for him so he could hopefully rope them in. Now we have some traders visiting, however we don't really have much to trade away, and so we can't really acquire anything interesting because we have nothing to trade for. So Armida's meditating. We have Silver, who's in bed trying to heal up, and we also have Alex, who is in an extreme case of pain and blood loss, and he's just not doing too good. However, he's not dying, so he should heal up. And we have a raid incoming. It's only one person once again. So I think we'll wait for him to attack, and we'll gang up on him with all 3 colonists if everyone is back on their feet. Actually, probably Alex won't be, but I think Armida and Silver are going to be able to handle it. Now, if we take a look at Alex's needs right now, he's in intense pain. I kind of want to test out what that hornet honey does for the pain numbing. So let's send Alex to consume some of it and see what happens. And he's walking very slowly. And while this is going on, Silver is going to try and recruit Squint, so that would be some perfect timing. And the raid is also beginning. The assault is beginning. Why is Armida so slow? Okay. Armida got downed, but they defeated the enemy. So let's undraft Silver. You could rescue Armida immediately. And then I want to check on Alex. What is he doing? Oh, he's consuming berries. Did he eat the thing or what? Yeah, high on hornet honey. That's great. Okay. I feel pumped but steady. I am the bullet in flight, ready to cut through you. All right. Good for you, buddy. But you also have a pounding, unpleasant aftermath, so I don't know if that's because of the drugs or what. And Squint has now accepted and joined the community, so that is great. Now, I made her bed in this room just because I didn't have another building or another bed ready. But as soon as our colonists heal up a little bit, we'll make her a proper bedroom. We really need more medicine, however. There's some right here. Let's harvest this. And this one. Alex, instead of resting, can you just rope this yak in, please? And there's supposed to be another yak as well. Oh, did he... Shoot, I think maybe it roamed off the map. Unless it's here, in here, but no. Yeah, I think we lost the other yak. That's unfortunate. And something happened to the bees, because there were bees up north. They seem to have attacked one of the caravan guards. And they're all dead now, so I think while no new ones have spawned, we'll send someone out to deconstruct the hive. Squint is close to starving, actually. Let's change our work orders, because right now I think there's only Armida who's doctoring. Let's get Alex to doctor as well. And let's get him to Warden 2, so that way he could help people out, feed them, and all that good stuff. And let's actually tell him to prioritize feeding her right now before she dies. And this damn dog is always eating all our food. Now, we could train the dog for attack and rescue and all those good things. Or we could just butcher him and maybe eat him. I am not too sure what to do, because food is scarce right now, and every time I look at him, he's eating something from her stores. So I don't know. And Armida is extremely close to mental break, and Silver is also. Silver has had a mental break. He is now in a daze. And I think Armida is also going to have a breakdown soon. She's in intense pain, she's tired, she's super hungry, recreation deprived, she's mad because she had to eat raw food, she is sick, she slept in the heat, she wants priest apparel, and she hates her bedroom. So, we shall see. Now, Squint isn't doing much. She's just resting. Now, she has the muscle parasites that are really hampering her, and she also has smoke leaf dependency. So that both those things together make it so that she's basically stuck in bed resting. So for now, we have an extra person, but she's not doing anything. Now, Alex wants to go feed the dead guy to Squint. I don't know if this is because she has a cannibalism trait or what. And she does not, so I don't want you to do that. Why don't you go pick some apples or something instead and then feed her that? No, don't eat the apples. Give it to her. No, not the dead guy. Jesus Christ. Okay, just don't do anything. What's Armida doing? She's eating the apples. Whoa, this isn't looking good. Okay, just give her the dead guy. Give her the dead guy. There we go. She ate a dead body. How's she feeling about that? 8 human meat minus 20, so she's gonna freak out. If Silver could wake up from his daze, he could at least do something and help us a bit. What's Armida doing? Relaxing socially? Great. And now Armida's feeding the dead guy to Alex as well. We really need some food. We've got some bushes that I want him to harvest, but nobody's doing it. They're just sleeping and harvesting. Armida could do it, but I'm afraid if I send her to do that instead of resting, she'll freak out and get in a mental, weird mental state like Silver. The meat is ready soon. 9 hours. Gonna have some dried meat. Okay, Squint can now do stuff. That's gonna help. That's gonna help a bit. Now she's gonna go milk the yak, so that's gonna give us some food. Alex is eating the berries that Armida harvested, so that's good. Armida's getting her recreation in, so she might not be as close to having a mental breakdown. That is also good. And now Alex has snapped, so he's gonna go binge on the hornet honey, which is not as bad, I think, as other stuff. Could have been worse. Don't train the dog. Don't waste your time with that. Oh, God. He binged on the hornet honey that was near the other hornets. He's going down now for sure. Oh, my God. Can you fight? I can't draft him. I can't do anything because he's in his mental state. He's in a daze. And he's down. And Squint is down as well. Squint is down as well. So now we've got both Squint and Alex. And she's trying to crawl back. She's trying to crawl back to base. Oh, man. Where's Alex? Is he? Yeah, Alex and Squint are both trying to crawl back to base. Let's have someone try and rescue them. You can rescue him or her. You could rescue Alex. Damn bee here, though. Let's wait a bit. Wait. Okay, go. Ah, shoot. There's another one right there. Fight him. Oh, he killed it. Great. Fight him. Come on, Silver. You got this. Yes, good job. Okay, rescue. Rescue Alex now. Armita's got Squint, and he's got Alex. We're still in it. We're still in it. Not gonna lie, though, I think it's gonna end this episode. And what just happened? Alex. Alex is dead now. Oh, man. So Alex is dead. We've got no food. We've got no more medicine. Armita's gonna break. Silver's injured. Squint is not doing much. She's actually got a disease now. Oh, because we didn't remove the dead body from the from her room. Sure, let's designate. Man, this is going to crap. Let's designate a dumping zone, which I forgot to do. Here. So we got a dumping zone. And what is the lung rot? Minor. But we have no more medicine, right? Yeah, we have none. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it quits on this one. Before Armida and Squint and Silver just die off from lung rot and starvation. I think we're gonna stop it here. And I apologize if you were enjoying the series. I really wasn't planning on the settlement imploding by episode 2, but that is the essence of Rimworld, I suppose. You have to roll with the punches. Thanks for joining me on this short-lived adventure, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more Rimworld in the future. Thanks for watching!